Well, this game went just as expected for all of us who saw it on tonight's schedule. By the way, only 3 NHL games, all excellent, but we had the Vancouver Canucks playing the Colorado Avalanche. Obviously, Colorado, top team in the NHL standings. Vancouver, one of the most deliberate tanks in a while. But Colorado was wearing their throwback Nordique jerseys tonight. I don't know what their record is, but I feel like it's not great. I know they lost a game to Pittsburgh earlier this season wearing them. They did beat Montreal in the Quebec matchup, but I just feel like there's a lot of bad juju that comes from disenfranchised Nordiques fans when they wear those jerseys. But this was a fun one. The Canucks and Avs traded punches right away. Mac Daddy responding to an early Canuck goal with his 50th of the season. But honestly, I don't know whether it's Cale Makar being out. Colorado looked sloppy. Bluger got, it's not an ugly one, but a shorthanded goal after a Colorado breakdown. Then, after 3 goals in under 5 minutes, Jake DeBrusk grabs one on the power play. Now, going back to the Avalanche, one of the most fun stories this year for me personally has been the return of Gabriel Landeskog. Obviously, he does not play in the same role he did 4 years ago, but in 53 games this season, he has 33 points and 12 goals, including one tonight. He's usually playing on the second or third line, on the wing of either Kadri or Nelson, and I just think that's a perfect guy to have at that level, and that's to say nothing about the obvious leadership that he brings. But moving into the second, Vancouver grabs 3, again, mostly off of Avalanche breakdowns, except for that second Brock Besser goal, just kind of a shot which beat the goalie. Welinski brings it to within 1 before the end of the second on a goal, which I thought might get called back for goalie interference. They did take a look at it. But then in the third, 3 more straight from the Avalanche ties the game 6-6. And I mean, I love the crowd pop on the tying Welinski goal. Obviously, this is essentially a meaningless game, but how exciting. That being said, well, the Avs did seem primed to win this one, having clawed back from being down 6-2. They lose a puck battle in their own end. A puck bounces off a couple pairs of skates from Besser to Pettersson, who scores his second of the year to give Vancouver the lead 7-6, 30 seconds after the tying goal. Besser would grab the empty netter. I thought that, honestly, the Avalanche looked a little discombobulated on that 6-on-5. And I mean, we can look at extra man situations for the Avalanche. Obviously, usually Makar is that guy. It was Taves. In this case, it's funny, early this season, even when the Avs were cooking, it was really their power play, which was sort of a strangely weak part of their game, even with so much talent, especially Makar and McKinnon. But as of late, it has been very, very effective, although they did go 0 for 3 tonight. Either way, Brock Besser did end up scoring the empty netter, finishing his hat trick, and giving Vancouver the 8-6 win. So a very enjoyable, just kind of random Wednesday night game on a pretty sparse NHL night. I think Brandon right now is working on a script for the San Jose game. That one was also very entertaining, but that's all I've got. Let me know your thoughts on all this and more down below, and see you next time.